Yo, what up? Welcome to a new episode of Programming My Game. So, like, subscribe, wishlist my game, follow my comic, join my Patreon and Ko-Fi and everything. Video. Yo, what up? Welcome to my new episode. So, it's late right now, but I already started a bit by making the edit and view screens. The functionalities aren't there yet, but they exist. I did the UI. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to make so that the view and edit actually works, and I'll try to also make so that the enemies can attack. Like, the attack functionalities are there, but I need to add a script that allows me to pick what attack they can do. So that's what I'm going to do. Yo, so I did a little bit more work. Not that much, but now I still haven't done the editing screen, but view, there's everything. There's the name of the deck, the numbers of cards in the deck, this thing to go up, this thing to go down, and all of the cards in the deck. Now if I click on one, orange, and this is supposed to show the long description of the card. It shows nothing because I didn't write any long or short descriptions. But if it shows orange, it will work. So you see, I can select everything. Even if I create a new deck and I view only 3 cards, the 3 cards that we set as default last time. If I rename it Fungless and view, it is the Fungless deck with 3 cards: Wink, Heal Self, and Explosion. So yep, now I just need to do the same thing for the editing, with this going up, this going down, this one, which are going to be the cards, and down there all of the cards in the inventory. So yep, be right back. Okay, so I almost finished. All I need to do now is to add card items. So basically, remember how I added the card options for the items? If we look right here, yeah, now it's actually used. I knew it was going to be useful. So basically, you have cards in your inventory and they appear over here. When you add them to the deck, they get removed, added up here. And if you remove a card from your deck, it gets removed from up here, added back in the inventory. So now I basically just need to make some cards prefab. So, well, items prefab. I'm gonna call it orange card item. This card associated, this is new. I say orange. Now this, it doesn't matter. Card. And I'm also going to add explosion. Then I'm going to add wink. And last but not least, I'm going to add heal self. So now we have 4 cards. The 3 that are set as automatically added to your deck, and orange. This is good enough for now. So if we go back in prefab cards, test. Now we need to say that explosion over here gives you the explosion card. Heal self gives you heal self. Orange, and wink. If it was a character exclusive card, one of these would be selected, but it's not, so it's okay. Now, last but not least, we need to make so that you can actually get the card. So I'm going to get this item giver, copy and paste it, put it over here, change the color to this, it doesn't really matter. And item to give, I'm changing it to orange. So now let's go test out the screen. Oops. First, editing, you see, got the 8 cards, everything down there. Well, nothing down there since I have no cards. Views, the same thing. I'm adding a new deck called Grongo. Oops, I think it's saved. Yeah, Grongo. This dude. So I go here. So I got a few copies. They were not necessary, but cards, edit. Well, why is it? Okay, it says that it's wink. Okay, it's probably looking index 0 up here instead of in the deck. That's my mistake. I'm going to fix it. But if I press add, it added orange, and the number of cards went up. Add again, orange again. Of course, it's not gone because I kind of spam clicked. I must have like 20 orange. Now, explosion, remove. It removed the wrong one. It says explosion, but it's winked. And it's still there, it didn't get removed. I didn't do this yet, but okay, the concept works, but what? Oh yeah, it. At least I can test out this bug. At least this bugs allows me to test out the arrows in the view mode, and they work. Okay, the only problem is that I'm scrolling one by one, but similarly to what I want to do here, instead of scrolling one by one, I'm thinking maybe going in rows. So instead of adding +1 to the display, I add like here that would be +7, and over here +5 to skip this line and go to the other one. And also this one was missing, so it's probably in the wrong order, but okay, but what I do want to try. Wait, the deck is still here, that's right. My inventory is back to being empty. I added a single orange. Edit. Add orange. It's really only the first. The name displayed is the first here. But yeah, I think I've just forgot to change it. And also, as you can see, down there is kind of wrong, but now what I want to try is to battle with this deck. It is equipped. I just want to see if it does work to have multiple of the same cards, because you're supposed to, and it does. Also, something I'm going to do is to make sure that when you hover over a card, it gives you the short description of it. Or maybe it's when you click, like here, maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to do it another time. Right now I need to fix the name problem and try to see what's wrong with the ad. So be right back. Okay guys, so I fixed the issue with the cards not adding properly and removing properly. I just moved a few things and it worked. But I just moved a few things in better places and it worked. And for the removal of the inventory is because I never added the case for the cards. Like I added the cards here. here, but not for remove inventory. So yeah, it should work now properly. Also gave the item the card image, something that I had forgot. So now it should work. I got one copy of orange. Delete this deck. Create. Add orange. And it's not gone. But I can show you. Remove explosion. It did remove orange. It just did not get updated properly. Let's fix that real quick. Add card, edit slot, edit inventory slot, remove. It does it up here and down here. So why didn't it work? I don't know. But if we try again, this time I got 2 oranges. And I remove this. Orange is still here. Now it's gone. Changed by. Okay, it's really just an update problem. I see. Yeah. Out of range exceptions. This is just a visual glitch. The card doesn't actually exist. Doesn't change the fact that it's still there. And I don't know why. What if I remove Wink? Now the important part. If I do this, delete the deck, create a new, add, add, and add. At least the deck building works now. It works just fine. Beside the visual glitch here. But it works. I just need to make sure that these things work too. This one too. But after that, it'd be good. And before you say anything, yes, I did basically duplicate cards. Heck, I can do it again if I remove everything. Orange did not show up. And delete the deck, create a new, and then I just add everything. I don't know why I'm showing the glitch. Well, the exploit, because it's not an actual real exploit, because normally the only free cards you get cannot be removed from your deck, so you can't just move them elsewhere. And the other cards that you can remove are some that you already have, and I don't think the character cards will work the same way. Yeah, I need to make sure that if you have non-character cards in a deck, it just gets removed and put back in your inventory. And if you have character cards, you have an infinite amount of them, but they have a limit. But I'm not there yet, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it for today's episode. Next time I'm going to go back in the battle screen. But for now, we can say that the deck building works. I might fix the bug off camera, but maybe not, I don't know. In any case, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my Patreon, my Ko-Fi, wishlist my game, Cthulhu Stop the Drug Trade, and read my comic, Cthulhu's Misadventures. And on that note, have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.